thank you for joining me this afternoon. The time is currently 3:29 Central, and you have a live look at a massive storm producing hail up to tennis ball sized and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts heading towards Mondamin, Iowa. If you are included in this severe thunderstorm warning, get to the lowest floor of an interior room of a building, because this is a very dangerous storm, again, capable of producing hail up to tennis ball size and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Okay, so we can see the hail core pretty much went right through Herman. We're probably going to see some large hail reports out of Herman. So far, the biggest confirmed hail reports that we have from this storm are going to be the, typical quarter-sized hail reports. But it's been a while since that was at that magnitude, and it's gotten a lot worse since then, okay? So again, for your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. This is a considerable severe thunderstorm warning. This did activate the emergency alert system. So if you're in this area, again, please be taking shelter and taking that warning seriously. We also have another severe thunderstorm currently moving through Vermilion, South Dakota that's also producing 1-inch in diameter hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. And then we even have a storm closer to Mills County down here near Malvern that's producing tennis ball-sized hail and 70-mile-per-hour winds. So if you're in that warning, again, please be taking cover now. This just swept through Malvern with all of its fury. Unfortunately, we're probably going to see some pretty bad reports out of Malvern so far. All we have are 1-inch in diameter hail reports, but I have a feeling it's going to get a lot worse than that since that was kind of on the edge of the hail core anyway, okay? So, again, this is a very dangerous storm. You should be taking shelter immediately in this warning. If either of these threats get upgraded, this will be a destructive severe thunderstorm warning. This is going to be moving towards Silver City and Henderson, so prepare to take shelter there. We do have a tornado watch that is in effect for portions of eastern Nebraska and western and central Iowa here. This is going to remain in effect here for the next several hours, alright? We're going to be dealing with severe weather for actually quite a while throughout the evening time hours tonight. And we've even got a secondary threat of severe weather currently centered around the northeast, right? Right now we do have a strong thunderstorm close to Westerlo, New York, capable of producing 40-mile-per-hour winds and penny-sized hail, sorry. And that just went through to the south of Bern, alright? So that's about to go very close to the radar site, actually. We do unfortunately have some wind damage reports from northeast Pennsylvania today from some storms. We got trees down blocking roadways for the most part, alright? So, apparently the tornado watch also goes into Kansas and Missouri, unless that's a new one. That might actually be a new tornado watch. No, it's not. Okay. But yeah, there are several areas that have the potential to get a watch or, we just got a new severe thunderstorm warning. That's going to be this one up here in northeast Kansas. That is going to be near Blue Rapids, alright, heading up towards Frankfort. That's for $half sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. If you are included in that, get indoors and away from windows. So, again, right now we're tracking severe weather. There will be at least an isolated tornado threat today. It's not going to be anything like the last tornado outbreak was, not even close to that. If you're not aware of what that outbreak was, it was violent. It was catastrophic. I'm going to be posting a documentary on that, hopefully today or tomorrow. And actually, that was a new tornado watch for Kansas and Missouri. I thought it was. I didn't think they were included in this. But yeah, we do have a new tornado watch now. This was issued just 5 minutes ago for Kansas and Missouri here. A few tornadoes possible, scattered hail up to tennis ball size likely, and scattered gusts up to 70 miles per hour likely. Over 1.5 million people are included in that tornado watch. The most concerning thing is probably the hail threat. Scattered hail up to tennis ball size likely. That is not good. Same thing with the gust threat. Scattered gusts up to 70 miles per hour likely, and then again, a few tornadoes possible. So look out for that. We actually have another new severe thunderstorm warning now that's going to be in effect for parts of Texas. Wow. This is there south of McCamey. McCamey, you are actually included in this warning. This warning has a very weird shape. I think it's because we're on the edge of a National Weather Service zone. So hopefully we'll see the other National Weather Service issue a severe warning for this. But this is for the threat of $half sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour damaging wind gusts. So if you're on that warning, make sure to get indoors and away from windows. Hopefully the storm goes to the south of McCamey. But McCamey, don't risk it. Just go ahead and get indoors. We do have quite a few cyclone ports out in this area, luckily, that we can watch. We've also got a ton of storm chasers out there today. But fortunately, legally, I cannot use those. So we're just going to be sticking with our good old cyclone ports here by Radar Omega today. We got Burlington, Kansas on the board, right? That's going to be probably our one in the best spot, actually. Actually, no, the one north of Kansas City is probably going to be there in the Dragon Nation. And then we'll go ahead and bring up one more. Let's do the Northwest Iowa one, because right now Iowa's getting a lot of action, actually. And yeah, look at that. That's a view from Northwest Iowa. So there we go. There's our live cams. We do have more that we could use, like the Norman, Oklahoma one, but these are the ones that are going to be the best, I would say, and I don't want to have too many on there because then it gets kind of messy. We'd also have one in Killeen, Texas, but that's kind of outside of our risk area for today. I would like to point out, very hot out there, extremely hot even, considering we're only in April. We've got temperatures over 90 degrees in some spots. 91 degrees there in Killeen, Texas, and for April, that's a little uncommon. Even all the way up into Arkansas, we're talking about high 80s, low 90s for a good chunk of the state. And then Norman, Oklahoma. Oklahoma's got a similar situation, high 80s, low 90s. And even up to Kansas, we're still talking about high 70s, low 80s for a good chunk of the state. So, there you go. For some reason, the tornado watch box has just disappeared. I actually do have a bit of a cold right now. If you don't know, I did not make any content yesterday. I was planning on going live, but I got very sick. So I am actually going to grab a tissue, because I still have a little bit of a cold, but I am much better now. So I'll be right back. Alright, everybody, I have returned, and it looks like I returned at the perfect time. We now have a tornado warning. This is the first of the day, alright? This is breaking. We have a tornado warning for the city of Red Oak, Iowa. This is a very populated region. Take cover immediately in this warning. Again, that's a tornado warning. We do now also have some worse reports out of Malvern, like I was saying we would. 4 minutes ago, this produced golf ball-sized hail. Again, it has the potential to produce hail up to tennis ball size, and now it has a tornadic threat with it. So, again, if you're just now tuning in, we do now have a tornado warning for the city of Red Oak, Iowa. Take cover now. So, gonna be taking that serious and take shelter. Again, this is a tornado warning now. For Red Oak, Iowa, off to the southeast of Omaha and Nebraska, right along the Iowa-Nebraska border right now. Give me just a second here, and I am actually going to play our alert sound. Usually for the first alert, it takes me a while because I actually have to get it set up, but I'm going to play our alert sound just in case anybody has this in the background and they need to know about this, because this is a very populated area. So I'm going to go ahead and play that sound now.
A new tornado warning has been issued. Take cover now.
So again, a new tornado warning has now been issued. If you did just, tune in or I just got your attention. A tornado warning has been issued for the city of Red Oak, Iowa. Take cover immediately. This is honestly a pretty nasty looking storm. It's got a decent supercellular shape there. That's, again, the first tornado warning of the day. So we're going to be hyper-focused on our tornado warning now. Right now near Hastings, Iowa. Again, if you're in Hastings, you got to take cover. This is on top of you. Right on top of you. And yeah, the storm is rotating pretty decently. Luckily, we do have storm chasers, Corey Gherkin, and then also Caleb Beecham on that storm there. Corey Gherkin's actually got an amazing view just to the north of Emerson right now. By the way, I've got some exciting news. I am now a trained weather spotter. I took my first weather spotter training class yesterday by the National Weather Service, and I'm now a trained weather spotter, which is pretty exciting. That's my first real, official weather title. Before I've just been a guy that likes weather. Now I'm an official NWS storm spotter. That's pretty cool. So, a lot of times the way that these storms, if we confirm that there's something with them, let's say there's a confirmed tornado on the ground, a lot of times the way we confirm that is by a weather spotter. It'll say weather spotter confirmed tornado. Now I am one of those weather spotters, which is pretty neat. So again, Hastings, Iowa, you need to take cover now. I keep wanting to say Nebraska because there's also a city called Hastings, Nebraska. It's actually a pretty big city south of Grand Island, but Hastings, Nebraska is fine right now. And in fact, you're going to be fine for the rest of the day. But Hastings, Iowa, once again. And wow, that is a huge hail core. That is a massive hail core. So again, not only is this storm have the capabilities to produce a tornado very soon, but it's also dropping tennis ball-sized hail potentially. And it's confirmed that it's at the very least producing golf ball-sized hail, which is dangerous enough to the point where you should be taking shelter. We've even got a storm up there in Montana right now near Cut Bank and Shelby that is producing some gusty winds. This is actually a snow shower. Wow. Heavy snow showers and 50-mile-per-hour winds near Shelby and Cut Bank, Iowa, or Montana, as well as Kevin. Again, this is crazy to see a snow shower alert at the very end of April. I mean, we're basically in May at this point, you guys. We might as well be. So now I guess this has turned into a winter weather and tornado coverage live, which is interesting because, again, we're basically in May at this point. Not quite, but we're getting there very quickly. Again, tomorrow is the first day of May, so if anybody has any questions about their location, make sure to leave those down below in chats. I'll try to answer them accurately and honestly. I'm actually going to update the title of the stream now to tornado warning plus winter weather coverage event, or winter weather event coverage. We're mainly going to be focusing on our tornado warning. Let's kind of check out some of these storms near the East Coast that we haven't looked at too much. We've got occasional cloud-to-ground lightning and locally heavy rainfall with this storm right over Simpkinstown. So make sure that you are getting indoors there. Dang it, I keep setting off my printer. I accidentally put my elbow on it because our desk is like right next to it. So I tried to put my elbow on our desk, but I accidentally put it on the printer. That's happened twice now this stream, and it happens a ton. Alright, so again, if you're just not tuning in, we do have a tornado warning in effect for the city of Red Oak, Iowa. Let's see here. At 3:36 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Hastings, or 15 miles west of Red Oak, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you're outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. And again, this storm is rotating pretty decently here near Emerson now. We have to watch this very closely. Again, you guys, we could be getting close to our first tornado of the day on our hands. We do have a pretty defined area of inflow on our storm here. By the way, a new severe thunderstorm warning has now been issued. It's going to be for Cherokee, O'Brien, Plymouth, and Sioux counties in Iowa. It's up here for the Lamar's area, Ramson, and Marcus. So if you're in that area, be sure to be moving indoors there. You are under a severe thunderstorm warning. That's actually heading straight up for our webcam there, our cyclone port, north of Spencer, near the Arnold's Park area, near Okoboji and Spirit Lake. So again, if you're just now tuning in, we do have a tornado warning in effect for the city of Red Oak, Iowa. Take cover immediately. Again, it's rotating a decent amount there. See where the reds get really tight with the greens. Right now near Emerson. And then also, another thing that we can use to, tell that this is a tornadic supercell is there's quite a bit of inflow on this storm. See where there's kind of a cut, a little, I don't know how to describe it other than a little cut in the rain. That's where our inflow is, which can help produce a tornado. So again, this is going to be in effect for the next half hour, and I don't see this slowing down anytime soon. So again, this is our first tornado warning of the day for a storm that is rotating pretty decently, actually, near Emerson right now. Now probably very close to the northwest side of Emerson. Again, we do have a couple of storm chasers on this storm. We've also got Willard Sharp. I didn't see him there, but he is there. Hello, Tornado Edit and TN Dry. New severe thunderstorm warning has now been issued for Pecos and Crockett counties, Texas. That's for ping pong ball-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. I kind of talked about how we were getting into two different National Weather Service zones here, so they'd probably issue a new warning for this, and they did. And now this side of the warning has been upgraded to lime-sized hail, and that is an extremely impressive hail core. So if you're in these warnings, make sure to be getting indoors, away from windows in the middle of your house, preferably underground. Actually, that is a massive hail spike. We'll have quite a bit of wind-driven hail out of this, too, because this storm is producing not really damaging winds, but at the very least some gusty winds, and 78 dBz. Holy cow. Radar scope? I'm on Radar Omega. And we have a new severe thunderstorm warning again now for Harrison and Monona counties, Iowa. It's for ping pong ball sized hail. Get indoors and away from windows immediately. I'm actually going to call it Mr. Storm here. And another severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for Wayne and Lackawanna counties, Pennsylvania. We kind of talked about our northeast storms here. This is off to the north and the east of Scranton, Pennsylvania. Get indoors and away from windows. This is a fully fledged severe thunderstorm capable of producing 1 inch in diameter hail and 60-mile-per-hour damaging wind gusts. So I tried to call it Mr. Storm, but it looks like he is not able to call at the moment. Again, 78 dBz down in Texas. That is very impressive. Give me just a second here. I'm going to see if we have any new chat messages. No, we do not. Okay. All right. Oh, wow. Very impressive velocity couplet now west of Emerson. Again, if you're in this tornado warning, you need to be taking cover immediately. This is very close to dropping a tornado. Made a video of Twisted, and the funniest thing happened. You made a short of it. Hello, Caden. I'll have to check out that short. Okay, this is a very impressive velocity couplet now. Off to the west of Emerson, about to go through the north side of Emerson at the moment, near the intersections of Highway 34 and Highway 59 there. So please be taking this seriously and getting to your safe spot right now in this tornado warning. Preferably underground, but if you don't have a basement, an interior room works just as well most of the time. And definitely away from windows. That's the number one thing you got to worry about, is being near windows, because debris is obviously going to smash right through those windows, and that would not be good for you. Yes, may the Lord protect them. We got some storm chasers in a very dangerous spot out here, so I hope they stay safe. Who is there chasing their ATM? At the moment. Right now we got Willard Sharp and Corey Gherkin on this storm. And wow, I can't show that view on stream for too long, but he's got 500 people watching, and for a good reason. He's got an incredible view of that storm. Again, you guys, this is a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado. We got our storm chasers right about to intercept this. They're getting dangerously close. It looks like Willard Sharp's going to go off to the north here to get ahead of this thing. But Corey Gherkin, I mean, he's just driving right into it. And yep, that is getting even more impressive, unfortunately. Again, we are very close to getting a tornado. If there is one on the ground, which I do not believe there is, but if there is one, it would be northeast of Emerson at the moment. Again, you guys, this is the closest we've come to having a tornado-producing storm all day. This could also be a rain-wrapped tornado, so don't try to go outside and look for this thing. That's just very dumb. Just get underground now. Because, again, this is rotating very impressively here. Can you put their names in chat, please? Okay. Willard... Oh, dang it. Willard Sharp and Corey Gherkin. Oh my gosh, I can't spell Gherkin. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up Corey Gherkin's view on my mobile device right now. Again, I can't have it on stream, unfortunately, for too long, but man, has he got a good view. An incredible view, even, I would say, of this insane storm. I mean, a few minutes ago it was cool, but now it is just extremely terrifying. I mean, it is pitch black out there, and it's the middle of the afternoon. So, again, please be getting in your tornado safe spot right now in this warning. Also, it does look like we actually... Oh, maybe not. I thought we had a new hail report. It looks like that, but maybe not. Yeah, I am almost to 1K. I want to thank you guys for the support recently. It's been crazy. Oh, we do have a new hail report. So, our storm that was near Malvern, which is actually this one, it did end up producing at least hail larger than lime size. In my house, I have a basement with a door, and my closet doesn't have enough space for me, and every room has a window. What should I do? I mean, if you get in the middle of your house, you have a basement with a door. Yeah, I mean, you'd want to go down into your basement. I mean, the door thing is fine. If you get in your basement and in the middle of the room, you are in the best spot possible. I don't know if you're like actually in this warning or if you're asking me what you would do if you were in this warning, but just get into the basement. So again, there's your rotation right now, right over Highway 34, probably now crossed Highway 34. Again, we've got a tornadic thunderstorm right now, northeast of Emerson, and this is not looking good for a lot of people here, unfortunately. So again, please be getting your tornado safe spot right now. I'm just asking if I was in this warning. Okay. Yeah, you just want to go to your basement. I'm underrated. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, the goal was to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year, and I think we can definitely make that happen. But only with your guys' support. So again, if you're new, please do be sure to like and subscribe. All right, we still got a very impressively rotating storm northeast of McPherson, kind of straight north of McPherson now, in once again Iowa. This is not Nebraska. I almost wanted to say Nebraska again because there's also a city called McPherson, Nebraska, and it's a pretty big one as well out there. Just like how they have a big Hastings. All right. Wow, our storm in Texas has now been upgraded to tennis ball-sized hail. Again, you need to be taking cover there. It is a very dangerous storm. In addition to that, it's been upgraded to 70-mile-per-hour winds. From 50 to 70, that's a drastic jump. So again, please be taking cover. It still hasn't dropped. No, it hasn't dropped yet. Again, that is one of the more impressive hail cores I've seen. Look at that hail spike. That is insane. Again, it's warned for tennis ball-sized hail, but honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if we got hail up to softball size out of this. It really wouldn't. That is an incredibly impressive hail core. It's a little less impressive now, but still very dangerous. You should still be taking it very seriously. I mean, just look at that hail spike. That is just insane. That might be one of the biggest hail spikes I've ever seen. Okay. No, I will not tell you what a Whataburger burger tastes like. I'm just not going to answer that one. Alright, we do have a new severe thunderstorm warning now. That's for Harrison and Shelby counties. That's for half-dollar-sized hail over Woodbine. If anybody doesn't know about the Whataburger joke, it's a reference to my first video. I'm gonna get another tissue. I will be right back, you guys. Alright, I'm back. I've blown my nose so many times today that the spots below my nostrils are literally red. That's not good. But it's been necessary. This is the weirdest mess of polygons I've ever seen, I'm gonna be honest. And we're very concerned about our storm up near Red Oak. By the way, we do have a new flash flood warning in effect now. This is off to the west of Oneonta in New York. This is for Bainbridge and the surrounding areas. So stay alive, don't drive, turn around, don't drown. Flooded roadways are a serious possibility there. And flash flood warnings do set off the emergency alert system. So hopefully everybody knows about that. And we're continuing to watch our storm near Red Oak. We do have a new severe thunderstorm warning now. It's going to be in effect for Cass, Montgomery, and Adams County, Iowa. That's an extension for a storm that is currently tornado warned, so it's down to ping pong ball-sized hail, but you should still be getting indoors and away from windows. Not me chilling in Canada in a spot where there's only like 5 tornadoes on record. Funnily enough, Alaska actually had a tornado recently. I don't know if you guys heard about that, but it was about 1 or 2 weeks ago, Alaska got their 5th tornado ever. Their 5th confirmed tornado ever. Obviously, there's tornadoes that have touched down in the mountains and the forests that we've never seen, probably, but the 5th confirmed one ever happened in Alaska the other day. We have another severe thunderstorm warning now. It's going to be in effect for Nemaha and Marshall counties, Kansas. Or that might not be a new one, but Actually, that is the new one. That's for lime-sized hail and 70-mile-per-hour winds. Take cover now. It's a very dangerous storm heading for Vermilion and Centralia, right on top of Frankfurt at the minute. So again, please do be taking shelter there, indoors and away from windows on the lowest floor possible. If you're in a mobile home, you need to evacuate. Mobile homes are not built to withstand 70-mile-per-hour winds or 2-inch hail, even on their own. And put those together, and you got a bad situation if you're in a mobile home there. Again, we do have quite a bit of rotation on our storm south of Wales now. We actually have a flash flood warning in effect all the way down into Florida. This is for the Destin area. We got another new severe thunderstorm warning. That's for Crawford County, Iowa. That's for 1-inch in diameter hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. That does include the city of Denison. It's an extension here for our storm. That was originally warned for ping pong and $50 sized hail, so it is going down, or it's weakening out, I should say, but still get indoors. Still a very strong, and again, even a severe storm out there right now. Yeah, where I live, most of them EFU to EF2, and also most of them were spotted by satellites because of a visible damage path. Yeah, we don't have a lot of chasers out there in Canada, unfortunately. And there's your velocity couplet right there off to the northwest of Red Oak. Got some very low pressure over here. We're talking about pressure around 960 millibars. Read is live. So it kind of looks like this velocity couplet's died out, but this area is kind of taken over here as our main velocity couplet now, which is even closer to Red Oak. So again, I want to emphasize, if you're in Red Oak, or especially on the north side of Red Oak, or in Stinnett, you should be taking cover now. Do not walk, run to shelter. I know it sounds dramatic, but it is a seriously dangerous storm heading right for you. And then again, we recommend the same for Grant and Elliott as well. Whoa. Did you guys see that? That was insane. I gotta bring that up on my iPad right here. That looked crazy. Wow. You can definitely see a lowering on Corey Gherkin's stream, I'll say that much. Ah, dang it. I didn't mean to turn that up. It's a pretty prominent lowering there. It's very distinct. So again, we are watching this storm very closely right now. It's very concerning. Connor Croft is live. Yeah, Connor Croft actually tuned into one of my streams once. Yeah, Connor Croft's in Topeka right now, in Kansas. If you're in Topeka, Kansas, you don't really have anything right now, and it doesn't look like you've had too much all day, but things will probably get pretty stormy out there pretty fast this evening. And actually, our storm up here that is warned, again, for 2-inch hail and 70-mile-per-hour winds near Centralia, you should be taking shelter. It does actually have a golf ball-sized hail report down by a train spotter, which, once again, not to brag, but I am now a train spotter. It's kind of cool. And we have a new severe thunderstorm warning for a storm just behind that, there to the south of Marysville near Blue Rapids. Also for 70-mile-per-hour winds and $50 sized hail. Not quite as intense as the other one, but you still should be taking shelter underground, preferably in an interior room away from windows and on the lowest floor possible. Right, we should get a new velocity scan any second now for a storm near Red Oak. wow, yeah. This new area of velocities, this new velocity couplet, I should say, is even more intense than the last one. So again, that original velocity couplet never produced a tornado, but now this one's kind of taken over, and it definitely could. It's getting dangerously close to doing so. Again, please be taking shelter now in Stinnett, Elliott, Grant, and Morton Mills. And then also the north side of Red Oak. If you're in like downtown Red Oak, you're good. This is past you. It's not gonna hit you. We were concerned about you for a little bit, but you're good now. We just wanted to make sure it would not hit you. But the downtown area of Red Oak is fine. Again, if you're on the north side of Red Oak, please be taking cover, and especially in like Stinnett, Wallen, Morton Mills, Grants, and Elliott. It's still gonna be stormy out there in Red Oak, but you're about to be done with this little storm complex. But you may get some storms later in the day, obviously. Likely not as intense as this one, though, or at least hopefully not. And Willard Sharp, I mean, he's doing a dangerous maneuver here, right outside of Stinnett. Professional storm chaser Willard Sharp is about to intercept this dangerous area of rotation and potential tornadic development soon. New severe thunderstorm warning. Somewhere. Didn't pop up at the bottom of the list like it's supposed to, so I really don't know. That may be for the one. No, it's not the one for Harrison, Burt, and Monona. I don't know. One of those is new, though. We're up to 13 severe thunderstorm warnings now, 1 tornado warning, and 2 flash flood warnings. Again, I mean, Storm Chaser Corey Gherkin. Amazing look at this thing. And there's a funnel. Okay, we got a funnel cloud. Or at least one trying to develop. Or that could just be Scud. It's very hard to tell in a situation like this. No, that looks like a funnel trying to drop. At the very least, there's a lowering. There may not be a funnel yet. That may just be Scud, but if you don't know, Scud stands for Scattered Cumulus Under Deck. Scud is harmless. It's just, some SLCs, some scary-looking clouds. New severe thunderstorm warning, now up to 14. Greer, Kiowa, and Washita counties, Oklahoma. That is not the new one. I'll tell you what, that is the new one. No, I don't know. One of our most recent ones was in Oklahoma, though. One of the ones that I said, I don't know where that's at. One of them was in Oklahoma, apparently. And wow, we got a hail spike developing again on our storm here near McCamey. Again, you need to be taking cover in this. This is a very dangerous storm. We got a mess of polygons here. I'm guessing one of these polygons was also one of our new warnings. Now I think we've had 3 for a while. I don't know. If you couldn't tell, I have no idea. It's Willard Sharp. I mean, he's got to get out of there. This is a very dangerous spot to be in right now. New severe thunderstorm warning, now up to 15. Namaha, Atchison, Richardson, Johnson, and Pawnee counties, Nebraska. It's for half dollar-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. That does include Auburn, get indoors, and away from windows. It's in southeastern Nebraska. Yeah, it's a dangerous storm heading for the Auburn area. Probably going to go right through, especially like the south side of Auburn. But everywhere in Auburn, please to be getting indoors and away from windows, as large to very large hail and damaging winds are possibilities with that specific storm. So, do be taking that seriously. We're getting radar updates much more frequently now, at least as far as the velocities go. But I imagine all of them have sped up if the velocities did, and I just didn't notice. Reed, you got this. Keep chasing. Yeah. Reed Timmer, the GOAT. I do want to bring up Willard Sharp's wind speed measurements. These are not winds at the surface. These are elevated, but I still want to bring them up. Again, I want to repeat, those are not the winds at the surface. They're not that intense, at least yet. But if a tornado drops, it very well could get there. So that 80 to 85 mile per hour wind zone. Sorry guys, I know I keep having to do this, but I'm going to get a new tissue. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Once again. Should get a new radar update any second now. Look at the storm up north. There's a bit of rotation. Up north of where? By the way, ahead of this thing, this was originally only ping pong ball-sized hail. It's now up to golf ball-sized hail. Now that there are multiple reports of golf ball-sized hail from this storm. Especially in northern Montgomery County. And again, originally this was even producing like up to in between lime and tennis ball sized hail. Around in between lemon and tennis ball sized hail once again. And the threat of 60 mile per hour damaging winds is also there with that storm as well. So our storm close to our cyclone port here has kind of weakened out. It's no longer severe warned. I'll tell you what though, it's still got some hail and some wind and a ton of lightning and some heavy rain associated with it. We have a little storm kind of getting in there right now, just some rain near Arnold's Park and Spirit Lake. We'll start to see that come in on our top live cam there. One on the top of your screen. Never mind, it dissipated. It's next to Dunlap, Iowa. Oh, are you talking about this? That's not actually real rotation. That's just radar contamination. Because of the way that the radar site is angled, it looks like that, but that's not actually rotation. But I can definitely see why you would think that. It definitely looks like rotation. Again, hopefully we get a new radar update any second here. It's taking a minute, I'll be honest. In the meantime, we can look at Willard Sharp's very impressive wind speed measurements. Again, this is elevated winds. These are not winds at the surface, not actually, but in the higher levels of the atmosphere, we have got some pretty strong winds. And if a tornado drops, it could bring those kind of winds to the surface. Just kind of got a pocket of no rain there. It's a little concerning. New severe thunderstorm warning, and that tornado warning was allowed to expire without being reissued. Alright, Pecos, Upton, and Crockett counties, Texas. You guys, once again, have another warning for tennis ball-sized hail and 70 mile per hour damaging winds. Take cover now. Again, that is an extremely concerning storm down there in southwest Texas, something I did not think we'd see today. And if we did see it today, I would not have expected it to be in southwestern Texas. I would have guessed in either Iowa or Nebraska. So, again, very surprisingly, our tornado warning has not been reissued. And we have another severe thunderstorm warning. And by the way, that might actually be this one. This is now for lime-sized hail and 60 mile per hour winds. Again, no longer a tornado warning with this. So, now that we don't have any more tornado warnings at the moment, I think we're going to wait a few moments here and see if they reissue this. But if not, I'm going to go ahead and end off the live stream here, because we have no other tornado warnings at the minute. I'll be back if there's another tornado warning later, obviously. But right now, we don't have anything too crazy other than destructive hail and wind. Which, again, are threats on their own. Alright, yeah, they're definitely not going to reissue that. Much less impressive rotation now. Do be aware, though, this storm is still producing damaging winds and large hail near Elliott. We just got a golf ball-sized hail report 9 minutes ago. So, Please do be taking these storms seriously, you guys. Again, I will be back later if another tornado warning or if a destructive severe thunderstorm warning gets issued. We have not had any of those yet today, but this cluster of storms down here is getting close. So I'll let you guys know, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.